It's gonna be a short one, y'all. Let's go. Look, if you haven't noticed it right now, women are making it very obvious that they chase and obsess over handsome slash select or handsome or select men. Now, you can be both handsome and a select guy, or you could be a select guy, you know what I'm saying, got your money together, um, you know what I'm saying, throwing the bag around, you know what I'm saying, making women feel special that kind of way, or you can be handsome. Either way it goes, women right now, they're obsessing over us while trying to compete with us at the same time. It's very strange. It's not a great place to be. That's why I tell you guys sometimes it's better to be a little bit ugly. Because listen, when you're a little bit ugly, let me not say that. When you're a little bit unattractive, women don't see you as competition so much. Like if your money's long and you're not that attractive, they know they can't really reach your money, then you're good to go. But if you're attractive, you know what I'm saying, like really handsome, man, women will see you as competition. The modern woman doesn't know or doesn't, try to make a distinction between a man or a woman. They just see an attractive, opponent or someone to compete with. That's all they see. Even if it's a man that they find attractive that they would like to be with, they still will compete with you. Now, what's the overall end goal in this? I have no idea. I have no idea. What man would want to be with a woman that he can tell is competing with him? Or if you didn't tell in the beginning, you start realizing that it's like, I kind of think this one is like competing with me or possibly jealous of my looks. And, you know, if you're getting in shape, you're educating yourself more, you're really taking care of your skin, you're watching what you eat, the competition gets fierce and these women start speaking and acting as if they're dudes, man, around you. Like it's they 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 don't want to give you any props or give you props too much. You know what I'm saying? If they say anything to you, it's only after you've said something to them, like call them good looking, even though they know you're good looking. And let them, tell you that you're good looking a little bit or something like that. They will probably make it a backhanded compliment by attaching something negative to it, like, "Ah, don't let it go to your head," or, "Yeah, you look all right," or, "Yeah, you're handsome, bud." You know what I'm saying? We all know it comes after bud. Anything after bud, what I'm saying, gets negated. Anything before you said bud, doesn't even matter. But these women, man, when you're talking about dating and women, these women out here, when you're handsome, it really brings out the unattractive qualities in a lot of these women. The insecurities really start showing. I mean, they are, what I'm saying, super red flaggish. And sometimes when you're handsome, and some women can seem kind of shy and cute, but when it comes to like anyone online, maybe in person, I've had a lot of that happen in person when I'm out in the mall or when I'm at the grocery store. I have a lot of women that are shy and look away. What I'm saying, I look in their direction, or if they work at the store and they have to ring me up or whatever, they can barely speak. I just heard them having a full out conversation with the customer before me, but they can barely speak. Depending on their complexion, they start getting red in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like I just notice certain things, and I'm always going out of my way, like we always do, to get shy women to smile. But I'm not talking about the shy wearing the kind of clothes you need to be wearing, and for some reason it triggers them. You know what I'm saying? You guys smash that like button. Really appreciate it. It triggers them for some reason, and it makes them feel some type of way. And what I do and what I assume from these competitive type of women, because they'll try to articulate a different kind of way. They'll try to make it seem like there's something wrong with you. And listen, we're all adult men, and men know if something bothers you. Okay, for example, as a man, what do you hate watch? Think about it and give it some time. What do you hate watch? What do you spend your days watching that you can't stand, but you repeatedly watch it day after day? You know what I'm saying? What do you have like that? Probably nothing. Nothing at all, right? These women will watch me or watch you or your coworker, and you go into work waiting on you to get there, you know what I'm saying, just to have something to think negative about, or to be like, oh, this guy gets on my nerves, I wish he'd fall off a building, all kind of crazy stuff like this, right? Hey, what's going on, Robert? What's going on? And absolutely nothing, my brother. When you see something that you don't like, you hit the nail on the head. When you see something that you don't like, you move on to something that can benefit you, that you can learn from or find entertainment in as a man. We don't hate. The only thing you hate watch is when your sports team, or, you know what I'm saying, your favorite UFC fighters going up against somebody, you know what I mean? And then it's like, I can't stand that guy. It don't matter who the guy is or what he's done. If he's going up against your favorite team or your favorite UFC fighter or whatever, or favorite boxer, you know what I'm saying, he's dead to you. You know what I mean? You be talking mad junk. But other than that, you don't hate watch anything. Nothing. There are some sports teams that you hate watch to watch them lose. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We're not here hate watching women and watching them. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch a particular content creator that I know is going to trigger me because she's had super bad experiences with black men that she's dated and chosen. So she's going to project on all black men the problems she's had, as if she's been with all black men or been with all men, and can just say whatever. I don't watch that stuff. Once I identify one of these weirdos, I block them out of my feed. I don't want trash like that in my feed. And I don't want trash like that, you know what I'm saying, other people are trash like that popping up in my feed. Now, as far as, you know, women will, they will watch you regardless. It don't matter if whatever you're saying irritates them, and every video they watch, it irritates them a little bit more, they will still watch you. You want to know why? Because you're handsome and select. They're not doing it because the words out of your mouth are so, you know what I'm saying, divine. And there's been other men that's probably said things that you say, but they don't look like you. They don't move like you. They're not selective like you, like select like you, select like you. And women sometimes don't even realize this. They'll be obsessing over you, not knowing that they're obsessing over a select guy. They just think that it's just some guy who has some decent words that's irritating them. No, lady, you only watch 20%, 15 to 20% of men. I happen to fall, or one of the wolves out there happens to fall within that 15 to 20%. And whether you like what we're saying or not, your body, everything about you is like, I want this man. You know what I'm saying? But the programming, the code on top of it is telling you, well, this guy's wrong because of this. And it's really just a man being a man. They can't help themselves. So they will obsess. See, finding you attractive and handsome is what starts it. But when you're not one of these guys out here pandering, because you could be a handsome guy, but if you're like a Pander Bear Express, you know what I'm saying, like Derek Jackson or whatever, he gets women, but not the kind of women he'd get if he was like a bad boy and he was saying it like it is. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to make himself seem perfect, and then he comes out to be a cheater. He cheats on his woman. He's done. Look, women like a guy that does what he wants to do, that's, you know, confident as I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, is consistent, disciplined, and all these things will also irritate them at the same time, because society is telling them, this is the kind of guy you should stay away from. This kind of guy right here, he's a bad guy. This kind of guy right here, you know, he don't go along to get along, and you know what I'm saying, he's always going against the grain. They still can't help themselves. They still want you. You have exes out there that will hate watch you, but it's because they like you still. They never healed. They thought they could just jump on to the next, you know what I'm saying, cock carousel, right? Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, you know what I'm saying? But they never got over you. They never let themselves heal. They never got over you. And you're a special kind of dude. See, these women, they keep thinking when they first see you that, oh, it's just some guy that's irritating me, and then they keep watching you, and it's like, well, maybe he's saying some profound things, but I don't like his delivery, and I wish he would say, when you as a woman, I'm talking to the females out there, when you want to correct a man, and you want to be his mammy, and you want to feel like you need to give him guidance, that means you like him. That means you like him. I don't care what you say. You don't give guidance to ugly men. There wouldn't be 80% of men out here without really being able to even touch a woman. You like him, and you don't know why you do. But that's what women do when they like you. They see, when they like these pookies and stuff, they'd be like, I want this guy, but if I can just get him and change this and that about him, and this, that, and the third, he'll be the most perfect guy in the world. They don't want a guy that's already got it completely together. They want to build a bitch. I'm sorry, build a bear. You know what I'm saying? So they want to be able to build a dude. You know, and you, listen, you come too well-equipped, too together, but you're still super attractive because instinctively they know that you're the kind of guy that they should be with, regardless of the pookies they pick. But even a guy like you, what makes them always lose, they'll come over to you with the same mentality they give those pookies that they let drive their car around and move into their home. This boss bee mentality, and start trying to give you guidance, and you're like, hold up. Guiding who? Absolutely not. I didn't ask for it. And from the looks of things, seeing as how you're not a multimillionaire, married with multiple kids, you don't have it together either. So why would I listen to a loser? I don't want to be a loser. I want to listen to only winners that are winning. So I don't listen to them, and then I trigger them more. Huh, what do you mean? I got a following. I've been going to the gym. I got a house. I got a little bit of money. I don't give a damn. You're not rich. You're not married. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got multiple kids. You don't have it together. You don't have it together. But what a woman will do, no matter her situation, with society being set up the way it is, feel like she needs to give you advice on life and what you need to do to correct yourself. What are you doing? See, this when I see this stuff, when a woman gets out of her place, when she steps outside her feminine frame and she starts doing this, and then she's like, oh, I don't like you like that. Come on, lady. You're putting all this time in your peanut brain and all this thought about me and how I'm doing things and the way you think that you have a better idea how I should live my life and how I should move based off your shitty ass previous experiences and trauma you're carrying around, but you think you know everything and you think you can correct me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And these dirtbags are running around everywhere, obsessing over the men that they like and feeling they need to correct them at the same time. They don't know how to be around men. They don't know how to interact with men outside of bedroom fun. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. So imagine what's going on right now. All the men they want don't want them. Hey, what's going on, Robert? I worked with a girl in nursing home. Tried to get at her. Wasn't going. I moved on. She started bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Brother. I'm going to go ahead and segue into this. All right? I'm going to go back to what I was going to say later. When you ignore the crap out of them, like I do, I ignore these women. And I'm not ignoring them playing hard to get. See, that's where they mess up. Remember this, gentlemen. All women think this is a game. Now, you're playing the game of life for yourself, but they think that you're some pawn in their game. And they want to play you and play with you. That's why, unless a woman is coming, a real woman will tell you how she feels. Because a real woman should be here to teach a man how to get closer to his emotion and da-da-da-da-da-da, all that stuff, right? See, so a real woman won't have no problem with letting her ego down and being like, yeah, I like you, I want you, or I want to be with you, I want to date you. Or even if she sees you working out on TikTok and she sees other women flirting with you, she'll text you and be like, I wanted to wring that woman's neck that was, talking to you like that. And yeah, I know you got, oh, she's showing signs of jealousy. That's a woman showing you that she likes you, man. I'm just being real. A woman that's not trying to, because all women think that way. She's just being real with me enough to let me know she likes me that much. You know what I'm saying? So, like, these women that are running around with ego, though, that hide behind ego, they got to study you from afar, take notes, find a way to orbit you, find a way to drop some content that might be appealing to you through title and hope you notice it, then watch it, then hope that they can get you obsessed with them. All this weirdo stuff they're doing, man, instead of just coming straight out and saying, I like you and I want you. Now, if you don't like me too, I understand. They won't do it. It's so easy for them to hide behind ego. But the minute you just be like, "But we are, Robert, we don't care," especially when you like, moved on in front of her. That's just kiss, brother. You know what I'm saying? When you show them to their face you have options, because that's what all the ignoring them is about. They know you have options. See, it all goes back to women love to compete. The problem is they're supposed to be competing with other women, but now they're competing with men because society's taught them to compete with men in the workforce, but now they're doing it in every facet of life. So they're competing with our looks. They're competing, we can be just as strong as you. Getting knocked out left and right by professional athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can run as fast as you. Getting, smushed by like high school, you know what I'm saying, or middle school kids. Like all this crazy stuff. Instead of finding ways to bask in their femininity and compete with women like they've always done, now they're competing with men and women, and they don't want to compete with us. They don't really want that kind of heat, man. They don't want that kind of smoke. They really don't. But see, normally we'd be like, all right, we're going to let it go. No, we're not like that no more. Yo, you want to compete? Oh, you want to talk junk? Okay, bet. That's what dudes are like right now. We like, bet, 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 bet. And now they waving the white flag. Y'all talking too much stuff. Y'all sound sassy. Shut your dumb ass up. Get a better vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Find some better comebacks. Or shut the hell up. Call us sassy? Oh, you like to watch sassy men? You know what I'm saying? How would your homeboy or homegirl, whatever you call your sis bro, feel about that? There's a whole community of people that you keep trying to insult us by calling us them. Why are they still rocking with y'all anyway? They're crazy. They're crazy. That's a whole community, a protected community, by the way. And why is it that women can go ahead and throw jabs at us and say whatever, and we can't even bring the community name up without getting flagged? Strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Strange things happening, man. Strange things. It would almost seem like women can say anything as long as they're bashing men. And if a man tries to stand up for himself, you know what I'm saying, the algorithms smush him out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking lunacy right now. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Fendi? What's going on? Let me see how it's chasing imaginary mental. Hey, listen, man. When it comes to modern dating, it's a crapshoot, and women are losing left and right. They're trying to. I can see it. Women are looking for guidance, man. That's why it's easy for mainstream media to influence them. They're looking for guidance from somewhere. And even if it's from some crazy ass women online that have been traumatized and hurt and not healed, they're going to look for that guidance. Even if it's from guys like me that they can't stand watching because the words are cutting deep, they're going to look for guidance. The problem is they're not humble enough to be taught. They don't want to be taught. They're not humble enough. And these same parasites of females that's supposed to be teaching us how to get closer to, our emotions and things of that nature that can't be taught, want to turn around and tell us that we don't want to listen, that we don't want to listen to them. Why would we listen to you? You're having kids out of wedlock. You're struggling, even though you're trying to fake it till you make it online. Most of y'all are willing to get online and show your entire body. Then when you're getting views, be acting like, I wonder why I'm getting these views. Maybe because you're a woman and you're showing all your goodies online in front of the camera, and it works like that. You know what I mean? These women, it's a crapshoot out here. Like I did. Contract. Absolutely. 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 You got to be really careful what you say. You got to be really careful what you do. But right now in modern dating, as far as the regular guy goes, when you start getting yourself together, the gaslighting will come. It's getting close to time to go. The gaslighting will come, and you're going to have women watching you, man. Like, that's the worst part about being a seer is I can see too much, man. Like, I can see everything. And it's like, well, what do I ignore? What do I pay attention to? Well, see, a lot of you guys, some of y'all can see things, and a lot of y'all ignore stuff. I don't. I pay attention to how these women are moving. See, they are looking at you as competition and an op and a retirement plan. And if you're not studying the past and your enemy, then you're going to probably make the same mistakes over again. So I study my ops studying me. Now, what I've noticed is while I'm studying them and moving differently, it's making them chase after me more. So you guys can keep doing what you're doing, ignoring what they're doing. And I'm watching these fools studying me, man. I got a few of them that watch me on a regular basis that are haters that I pay attention to. I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching how they're moving. I'm watching how people are, speaking and things of that nature. And I'm updating, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the reason why I'm saying go overseas, it's not panning out for us here in the States. It's not going to pan out for you whatsoever. Now, am I saying those women overseas are perfect? No. Some of these women online are some smart asses from overseas. But you probably have better chances if you go and look at the stats with the divorce rates and, the body count numbers and things of that nature. Because right now, America's a cesspool. It's a cesspool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're going to stay over here in the cesspool, or are you going to, try to make yourself have a better situation? Because right now we're all pillaging through the trash, trying to find something that was thrown away on accident. Brother, man, why are we doing that? My do-rags coming, my ropes coming apart in the back. I get myself together. But, why are we doing that, man? We can go overseas and we can have a plethora of great options and pick the best out of those great. I'm looking at these videos from these passport dudes. Like, I'm just watching videos on YouTube of just those countries. And there's like sixes and up just walking around. Just walking around, dude, smiling, toes out, heels aren't crusty. You know what I mean? Got my do-rag coming apart. You know what I'm saying? I'm over talking junk. Whatever, man. I got to get the business out here. You know what I'm saying? Heels are not crusty. Got their life together. This is bothering the crap out of me. There we go. Fit, because over there they're not, all the GMO food and stuff like that, processed foods. They're fit, so they're not farting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pooping all the time. I'm telling you, dude. We need to go on over there and just, I'm not saying pillage and conquer, but just going over there and just see what the world is like, man, because they're trying to make it seem like the world is America. Man, there's so much to this world. Why are they trying to make American men feel like we're trapped here? Why is it a problem if we go elsewhere? What is it? It's weird. It's weird. But other people from other countries can come over here and there's nothing being said about that. Guys coming over here to get our trash women, but if we want to go over there, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? How this song go? They can do it, but if I do it or whatever it goes, man. Absolutely, absolutely. And right now, man, listen, just keep doing what we're doing, man. But understand, once you start getting yourself together, when you start becoming more select, man, these women out here, they're gonna start getting jealous of you. You become more handsome. If you're already handsome, you become even more handsome. The more handsome you are, the more that's going to work against you. The more handsome you are, the more that's going to work against you. It will not be appreciated. If you're a handsome dude out there, understand something. You being handsome will not be appreciated by most of these women. I'm telling you straight up on King David, it's not going to be appreciated. They're going to get jealous and it's going to cause you more problems. We got to go overseas where this stuff can be like appreciated, where pretty women can appreciate a handsome man. And they're not competing with the man. See, they keep telling us that we're competing with them and we're trying to be women. That's projection, man. That's projection. That's all they're doing is competing with us. They done gotten so raunchy, you know what I'm saying, trying to be like men. We're just like, I'm done with the whole batch. You know what I'm saying? Throw the whole batch away. I'm going overseas. You know what I'm saying? You get certain foods, they get contaminated. You can't like pick through it. Throw the whole thing away, man. Throw the whole thing away. Absolutely. Desensitized and conditioned. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So what they're trying to do is, since, they're obviously trying to flip roles in this country for some reason, and we're the only resistance that's like, no, I don't care if the powers that be and women have aligned, and they're trying to tell me that what happened is the powers that be set up the situation. Single motherhood raised a bunch of generation of soft men. And what they try to do was say, and they raise these tough women and try to say, women are having to be tough because men have been feminized. No. You have raised a batch of feminine men, but there's some real ones still out here that was raised by their fathers and in nuclear families. See, you didn't wait long enough for us to die out. We're still around. So you're running your mouth talking about all these women, these men are feminine. I don't see no feminine man. Do you see a feminine man in front of you? If you do, please leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm the definition of a feminine man, then the definition needs to be changed. I'm about the most manly man you ever met. So all this goofy stuff you're talking about, well, we had to be stronger because of the men got, you raised a batch of feminized men. However, real men were already here, and some of us slipped through the cracks with a nuclear family. So this whole thing that they try to set up with the system, trying to make us all soft through having us being raised by single mothers, that was set up by a system of welfare, didn't work out, okay? The resistance is here. What you gonna do about it? Keep trying to gaslight us. You know that you're on the wrong side of history when the machine is behind you. I will repeat, you know you're on the wrong side of history when the machine that's oppressed all of us is behind you, women. And I'm gonna leave on that note, okay? Think about it, dumbasses. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.